Okay. I think everything seems to be fixed now. Hopefully. If there's anything wrong, you guys can let me know. But it seems as all is okay at the moment. So we are free to jump into the game. And well, just enjoy a little bit on the Be Creative SMP. And well, let's just start by actually seeing what I need to do around here, because there's a couple of things that I want to fix today. Mainly, I've been working on, well, doing the roads around here a little bit more, so we'd have some extra paths and like have some better like walkways, I guess, for the colony to stand and just run around and do their own things. But now I'm starting to expand into this well, island, I guess, yeah, into the left of us, and I'm doing some work over here in the smelting areas too. So let's just go ahead and take a gander around the colony, and I can show you guys what I've been up to and what we can expect to be doing today. Now, if you guys are not familiar with the colony over here, we do have a bunch of stuff going around here. And let me actually just change some extra things that I don't think I have in the streaming setup. Oh, I do. Okay, perfect. Okay, should be a little bit better. So, mine colonies, great mod. I really love it. Can be a pain to deal with. Why? Because, well, we have this list that has a bunch of, well, stuff that you need to do, and this is annoying. It's very annoying, and more often than not, you can get like very burned out with just dealing with all of this. But there's actually some ways that we can make it easier for ourselves. Now, the first way we can do this is have the colony themselves have some like areas where they can actually make stuff. For example, we have our blacksmith over here, and if you take a look here, I already taught her a bunch of recipes. So whenever any of these items are needed for the colony, she just makes it. So it's a lot easier for ourselves because there's a lot of items that are not going to be popping up in this list. Now, as you can see, we have a little bit of an issue at the moment with food because we need more soybeans. And that's, well, in charge of our farmer, that we can fly over onto him. But, well, the poor guy has some issues. Well, it's not entirely his fault. It's more my fault than his. Because if we take a look here, this is soybeans, right? But you can see that these soybeans, well, there's a very small patch of them. And there's a lot of space over here that has nothing, right? Yeah. What's going on here? Basically, I just realized the other day that soybeans can only be placed in humid, and I guess it says here, if I humid and hot, yes, humid and hot biomes, which means they're biome dependent. So the only reason that they are being placed there and not here, it's because this is actually a beach biome. So if you take a look on the left, it says Minecraft biome, Minecraft beach, like right about in the middle of the screen to the left. But if we move over to here, it's now a plains biome. So it can plant it on the beach, it cannot plant it in the plains biome. So what it usually does is it just makes more garlic in here, which I'm fine with, but it's not soybeans. So this will always be on our list today. And yeah, it's bad. I know it's not great, but well, I have some plans to fix it, but I'm not going to be doing that today. I have some other priorities. Now, let us start over here on what I'm calling like the stone district, I guess, or the industry district that we have going on over here. Now, you see, we have these buildings around here. We have the mechanic's hut right there. We have a miner, and we do have, no, wait, that's a blacksmith, that's a miner, and this is the mechanic's hut. This guy is the one that handles like all the redstone related components and even lanterns and things like that, and copper. This is the guy. But we're missing one, you know, we have, this guy makes redstone, that guys make armors and tools, but well, who makes stone? Right? We don't have anybody to do stone around here. That's where I'm gonna be making this guy, which is the stone mason. Now, this is one of the best ones that we, well, should already made a lot sooner, to be honest. But I haven't, so we need to do it. And yeah, trapdoors. As you can see, this is something that I want them to be able to do on their own, but they can't. And this guy's gonna be handling stones, and over here, I'm gonna make the guy that will be handling the wood types on the sawmill. Now, to do this, I do need to check. Okay, Harley has been hard at work making this foresters. It's going to level 4, I believe. And we have Cashton, which is the other builder, who's been working hard on upgrading the university as well. So, well, I guess you can say that they have their work cut out for them, because we only have 2 builders at the moment. I do plan on adding more later, but they're gonna be all the way like here to handle this part of the colony. We have the 2 builders sitting over here, and these guys, well, they made the entire colony happen. So they're very cool, very good, but well, they keep dying as well, so they could be a lot better, to be honest. And we have Trace over here, which is our forester dude, and I will have to move you. Is only temporarily sitting here because I don't really have a good spot for him to farm trees. I'm planning on making it here. Put some more dirt into here, make a little bit of an area with a little bit more trees. And we can actually select the area that is going to be cutting on trees, which is great. So I'm probably going to do that over here as well. So we could probably start with that, because to be fair, we don't really have another option, because since we want to make the sawmill, we do need to move him. So let's start with that. Let's just start like grabbing a bunch of grass or dirt and just start placing it on down. And we do have to keep in mind that we have to give the trapdoors to the guy that was asking for the trapdoors. Now, I believe we can also come over here. I had some leftover spruce wood in our workshop. Yes, I'm gonna turn all of this into trapdoors, which should last for a while. I mean, 2 stacks of trapdoors. Please let them last a while, right? I really hope they do. And there we go. We got a bunch of resources here, as you guys can see. This is a very cool system. I can just go over here and sort the entire warehouse. Now everything is sorted. I don't know how it is sorted, like how it decides that a shield should be on the same place as a carrot. I don't know what logic goes behind that, but it seems to have some sort of logic. I don't know. But it can take you can have an idea of how many items the colony needs, and well, how many items I've been feeding to the colony. Because yeah, there's a bunch of beds here that I gave it the other day, a bunch of armor sets that they can use, a bunch of bowls that they use for food. Yeah, there's a lot of resources going on here. Now that being said, I do not have the dirt grass there because they don't really use grass, they only use dirt. So having that in mind, I placed a bunch of grass blocks here the other day that we can just grab and we can use to, well, build that area for the other guy. Now I don't think I really need to worry that much about mob spawning, because I mean I can just place a torch there, but I do want to try and make this curve a bit more natural, right? So it's like something like this that then goes up a little bit there into the biome transition. We should also put some into the water so it blends a bit more. This will turn into dirt because it's underwater, but it's fine. I don't really care because, well, it looks better actually. Just something like this. Nothing too crazy. We don't need to make like landscapes underwater, but something to fit in a bit better. And boom. There we go. Looks okay. Yeah. Looks alright. Now, I should remove the water. Or shouldn't I? I don't know. I think I'll leave the water. It's also going to prevent a little bit of mob spawning. It might spawn some other types of mobs, but... well, it's fine. And do this, do this. I keep doing this, like, having to terraform these areas. Just because of the way I build some of the stuff. But that's to be expected because our world generation is crazy in some areas. And we really have to adapt and keep like changing things to make them look okay. It's one of the reasons why I have to terraform a lot these days. I don't think I've really been showing that in the videos. Yeah, I don't really think I have, because, well, most of the colony work I don't even show in the videos, just because it's well, a lot of tedious tasks most of the time, like this. But this is something that pops up good in a stream, you know. I can just chill, speak with you guys, and then just, well, get some work done while doing both of those things, which is great for me, you know. I love it. Now, I do want this to be a little bit like downwards, compared to like that building, which is the school, and this house over here. Now, this house does need to have an extra line because I don't want the gravel to be showing. Just like that. That's perfect. And oh, would you look at that? You finished building or upgrading the forester, which is great. So I guess at the moment you're free. So, well, you can start the work here on the stonemason because we do need a stonemason. So Harley, come over here and do the job. Yes, it is real life. It is. I speak to myself a lot because it also helps gather my thoughts. But yes, this is a live stream. It's okay that I'm alone. I don't care. I need to get work done, and this basically just makes me do the work faster. Because if I am speaking, and I also got, I guess, added pressure, which is not really pressure that I'm live streaming to get stuff done. So if people are watching, like some people might be watching and not even like chatting, just watching, you know, in the background, and they want to see like stuff getting like being built and stuff like that. But yes, this is live. I am building. This is me. Hello, I'm Flo. It's me. Yes. And it also helps like whenever someone joins, if I'm just silent building, like it's not very like cool, right? People want to chat. Yeah, I got a lot of videos on my channel. I do. It's not my full-time job. It's just whenever I feel like it, I post videos. You know? Since I'm a single man, there's only so much I can do. But I like it. I like to make content, you know? Now, to make this area look a little bit better, I really need to try and get some spots to look a little bit more natural. Yeah, there we go. Then we can do some staircase here to look a little bit better. Yeah, this is basically my hobby. Yeah. Whenever I got some free times during the day and stuff like that, I just, well, do some recordings, do some videos. Today I had this in mind that I wanted to really get a lot of work done here in the colony. So I was like, well, why just not make it a live stream? Because, you know, people can see, you know. Because I don't really show this a lot in the videos. Now, there's going to be a path here. Our path is 5 blocks wide, which is perfectly aligns with this. But I did make a single, well, bad calculation. You can see that this line continues forward over there. And, well, I forgot that this had an extra wall here, so now gonna have to push this all the way here and then move it 1 block like this, just so it's aligned again, because I do want this to be like a mini center where we have that walkway, we have, well, the university here, and then we have this one that goes into the barracks over there. So this makes it better if I have this align, and it's okay, I have a little bit of a curve there, it's fine. Okay, no, yeah, feel free, man, feel free. I have a lot of work to do over here, so I'm gonna be live for a while. And here's the same thing, so I want a path of 5 blocks here. So now I just need to figure out how I'm gonna do the curve here, which it's like this, and here. So this is the curve itself. So if that's a curve, I can just put some more grass, make this a little bit better. Push this forward, some extra blocks. And I'll probably add some staircases here to make it better. And okay, so I just realized this may not be very big. We need to make a bigger area here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make it bigger like this. Because this should, in theory, give me a decent amount of space now. Of course, I'll have to raise it some extra blocks there. There are monsters nearby. Wait, what? It's probably a drowned somewhere. Yeah, there you go. That's weird. Ah, perfect. But yeah, we do need to make this area bigger because we need some more trees to be farmed. One more. I could just make this entire area be building blocks or grass and then just put a retaining wall. That's also a possibility, but I don't think it's necessary here. Okay, I like this a lot more. Now, I don't like this tree here. So you gotta go. And, well, you gotta go too. Oh. Why didn't you... Okay, so now I need to clear this. Luckily we have old mine, or this will take a lot longer. Well, not really. We have create, so it's this is not gonna be that bad. Now we do need to find this little boy. There you go. And we're probably gonna be placing some birch trees here as well, but I'm gonna make them myself. That one can stay, though it does look like a bush, doesn't it? Yeah, and you're a tree, so you gotta go too. Okay, so that's that. Put this block there, that's better. And we do have this little area over here where the dude can farm. Now, how can the dude farm over here? And I don't really like this. Yeah. I need this to be bigger. Just a smidge, you know, just a tiny bit here. Just like that. Oh, perfect. There you go. Much better this way. No, the dude will go from there. Oh, you already died? Oh no. And we can work on making, maybe aligning some staircases like here. 3 wide. Very simple, nothing too crazy here. Just something like this is good. That would allow the dude to just walk into here and then work on some trees over here. I'm working with mine colonies, which is, well, a mod that has a colony. We also have create. We have create for a bunch of stuff here. I'm playing on a server. It's called the bcreate SMP. We're only content creators over here. And well, we don't talk about Uber's windmill because yeah, that's something that exists, I guess. Well, for you, I can actually take a quick flight over here. Basically, the main focus on the server is the create mod and the mine colonies mod. And currently, I'm upgrading our colony so it functions a little bit better. Where we have to manage a colony, as you can see, we have a lot of NPCs going around living. And they ask for a bunch of items, and you need to feed them. Well, you don't really need to, but I do. Where you basically go around and you build the buildings, or they build it. I guess I can show you that real quick. And you just upgrade the colony and you just handle them. For example, over here, we have a stonemason that's being built. I have a stonemason's hut. But to make this, I'm not making this. We have a builder that's making this. And she should be at her house. Yes, she is at the builder's hut. So let's go ahead and say hello real quick. While grabbing a potion. So, where is she? She's inside. Here's one. Oh, there she is. This is another one of our builders, Cashton. But the one that's making that is Harley. There you go. Now, I can actually speed them up by throwing them potions of swiftness. And I completely missed. No, I didn't. Okay, there we go. And she's just gonna like run faster, make stuff faster, which is kind of nice. As you can see, she's gonna be making a building. Now, I do have these goggles that allow me to see. Yeah, she is making this at the moment. This is only like the level 1 of the building, and each building has 5 levels. So they just get upgraded over time. Well, we just tell the builder to upgrade the buildings themselves. And this is a very important one that we're making over here. But then it has a whole, like, for example, we have this one, which is a warehouse where we have all of our items stored. It kind of is, yeah. Like, we have a bunch of items stored here at the warehouse that the colony uses. For example, I can dump some of this stuff there that we don't really need. And if the colony needs these items, we have these couriers, which, well, they're very fast. There she goes. They grab the items and they take them to where they're being asked. For example, where is this one going? Where are you going? You're going to the little bridge, because you're probably going to the forester's hut. So Uber, yeah, they also use minecart rails, which is amazing. And Uber on the server made a tree shop over here that uses create and mine colonies, which is a pretty cool thing that he was able to do over here. So basically, he has a forester, which is Xavier over here, and he's farming a lot of saplings on the back. Like, he has this entire forest that's all for him to chop. So Uber planted a bunch of saplings like sakura, acacia, spruce, oak, all the good ones. He planted them around here, and the guy just comes here and chops the logs. Then he places the items in the forester's hut. So into here. Then what Uber has is that he has a system below that automatically takes the logs and takes them into this item vault. Well, not immediately, actually. He takes the logs, and half of the logs are placed there. They get stripped. So basically, he gets spruce logs, and he also makes the stripped spruce logs over here, which is kind of nice. And then he has this little shop. It's very expensive, the shop. But I guess the forester is also not super fast cutting down trees. So it's fine, it's fine. And he has his little maverick over here. Yeah, this is a very cool thing that we have going on. Like, I really love how we're integrating things together. For example, another thing that I made here is we need to feed people, and we have a restaurant over here where they come and get their food. So for example, see, that guy has a bowl on his hand. We have the restaurant itself with a lot of people. We have the chef serving food, and we have a bunch of food here that the colony needs to, well, eat, you know, because they need to live. So we have a bunch of food that just sits in here, and whenever they need it, come here. But we have this thing. This is a yogurt with berries, and I automated like 90% of the process there. Basically, we need to farm berries, and we also need to farm yogurt. Yogurt comes from milking a cow and then processing the yogurt. Yes. And over here, I'm using Create to help me with this. So basically, we have a cow that we're using large bottles to take large bottles of milk. We have a mechanical, or not a mechanical, a regular crafter that takes in the large bottles, processes them into yogurt, which is a one-to-one recipe. So a large bottle of milk gives you the yogurt. And then it just recycles the bottle back into the deployer, and the deployer just keeps like milking the cow. So that's how we get yogurt. And the berries, I made a gantry shaft over here that's going back and forth with some harvesters, farming some berries over here. And then all I really need to do is I can toggle these on and off every now and then, and it's gonna put items into this belt. I think I've been playing for a couple of months at the moment. Yeah. Yes, it is on the server with a few friends of mine, content creators. We've been playing since what? Early September, something like that. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, so as you can see, we have the items being put into this stash. Now, this stash sends a notice to, yeah, not that long ago. This stash, well, now it's nighttime, so I gotta sleep. And the colony does not work at night, so I do really need to sleep, or they just like go back to sleep. As you can see, is running back home. But now that we have the items on here, it will send a notice to one of the couriers to come and grab these items and take them to the warehouse. So with this, we have yogurts and we have berries in the warehouse, but we still don't have yogurt with berries. And that's where we need another NPC, which is the cook. We need a cookery over here, which is this building, where we have an NPC that has a bunch of recipes for food. And he knows all the mine colonies ones, and you can teach them more recipes. So I taught them this one, the yogurt with berries, which a yogurt bowl, some sweet berries, and a bowl, and he makes yogurts with berries. So now whenever the restaurant needs it, the items are being sent into here, as you can see, with the couriers. We have the guys just delivering items from the warehouse to wherever they are needed. And the guy just makes it, and then another one comes in, picks the items up, and takes them to the restaurant. And that's how they're getting fed. It's kind of nice. It's a very cool automation that we have here. Oh, take a look. The builder is, well, nearly done with the level 1 building over here. So we have a work cut out for here. Yeah, it's very nice to have. And you can also have like requests that you can make. For example, whenever I'm not on, or well, for that say, anybody on the colony's on, or any other members are here, they can sometimes run out of food in here, you know, in the stock, because they keep running, because the server is on, so they keep running, but for some reason they don't really understand how to work. I don't know. So what I did is I have a minimum stock here set to a stack or 8 stacks of yogurt. So the couriers and the cooks and all that will always try and make sure that we have at least 8 stacks of yogurt sitting here. So we have 8 stacks of yogurt sitting right here, which is perfect. It's a very cool system. And now I'm trying to solve some other issues that whenever I tell them to build something, well, not these recipes, but whenever I tell them to build something, for example, this, imagine that it doesn't have, well, logs. It can, we don't have logs in the warehouse. So it's gonna request that in this clipboard right here. And it will show up, for example, I don't know, 46 logs. Now, to solve this, I made a forester, just like Uber did. But I made one that, well, works for the colony. That one works for him, I guess. And we have this guy. Oh, there he is. That it just sits here, waits for these trees to grow, and then chops them off. Pretty cool. Now, he sometimes wanders, but he's only, like, restricted to cutting these trees at the moment. What I'm working on is on making sure that he has a better space to cut this. Because I'm gonna put a building right there, and that's why I was filling in this area. I'm gonna place some more saplings over here so we can cut the trees over here and not over there where, well, it's temporary. So let's go and grab some spruce saplings, which I don't know if we have in our main colony stuff. Oh, we do. So let's just say like 6 of them. 6 of them are nice. Yeah. And we're gonna fly over here. And just gonna place them down. Not super close there, because you might want to cut something there. I don't know. Like 1 there, and then... No, more here. 1, 2, 3, and place this one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
And then we just place this over here. Now, the guy doesn't know that he can cut these trees. So we gotta tell him how to do that. Now, to do that, we're gonna go into the building itself, which is right here. And we're gonna ask for the selection tool, which is a forest tool. So now we're gonna be selecting his working area. Now, I don't think this is gonna show the previous one. Yeah, it doesn't show the previous one that I made earlier today, but we can work on making the new one. So I'm going to select this corner. Then I'm gonna grab a bunch of blocks and go all the way here. And I'm gonna go, I don't know, 20 blocks tall. Because this is gonna be making the basic spruce trees. So I think this is more than fine. And then I left click. And now you can see I have this bounding box here. And this will tell the forester to cut down trees here. So now he only works in this area, which is great. Which means I can keep expanding the colony this way. And I can... Oh. Whoops. I gotta fix that. I was not gonna... Yep. I should not have done that. That was a rookie mistake. And... Okay, there you go. I'll fix. I'm gonna just toss that so I don't do that again. That will eventually despawn. It's fine. Yep. I can also make mistakes. That happens a lot, to be fair. So now we can get rid of these saplings. There we go. And we can clear this area. Now I do have this sawmill over here, which I'm gonna tell Harley to build. Because she should be nearly done. Yeah, she's nearly done over there, as you can see. Yeah, you can see her work. There you go. She's pretty fast at the moment. She's been alive in the colony for a while, so her stats just been getting bigger, which is amazing for me because it means she's gonna work a lot faster. And we can see that each colony member, for example, Cashton over here, he has his stats. So he has 25 athletics, 32 adaptability. As you can see, both of these affect block placement and breaking. So the higher the number, the faster they build stuff. Now he's requesting something. They don't age, no, but they can die. Because, well, they're attacked by mobs. So like zombies, skeletons, and all those things, they can attack their colony members. And every now and then, there's a raid. So we actually get attacked either by pirates or barbarians, and we do have to defend. That's why you see a lot of these guys with armor. They're the guards that are trying to keep the colony safe, and they're everywhere. We have a bunch of guards here. So you can actually see I do have a bunch of guard towers. So every single one of these is a guard tower. Yeah, exactly. So this one is a guard tower, this one is a guard tower. Then we have another guard tower over here, another guard tower over here. We have another guard tower over here. We have two guard towers here. These are lower level, but they're still guard towers. And then we have that one, which is the barracks. Now, this one is like currently our main defense, because every single one of these is a tower, or a different tower. And I also think I'm missing someone. I haven't spotted it. Oh, there she goes. She made the stonemason. That's great. So this building should have 5 towers. 5 of these ones. 5 of these barracks towers. And at level 5, they can hold 5 guards. So we have 2 knights, 1 archer, 2 druids. You can make any combination you want. You can have 5 knights, for example. And that's one. And then we have another one here. I don't know why these guys are stuck. We have the carry-on mod that helps fix some issues every now and then. This one has 2 knights and 3 archers, which is also good. Then in here we have this one, which is only a level 4 tower. And it has... yeah, it only has 2 knights and a druid, so we can still have another, like, worker, I guess another knight, for example, or an archer. But our colony needs more people at the moment. And then we have the 4th tower, which is this one, which has 3 knights, an archer, and a druid. But I don't see the 5th tower. I don't know where the 5th tower is. I've been looking for it, but I haven't, like, spotted it anywhere. Like, it's not up here in the middle. I don't think it's there in the middle as well. But there should be 5 towers. I think. I'm pretty sure. But I've been just going around looking everywhere. And, well, I haven't found it, so... I don't know. It's good anyway. It should give us 20 different cards. It really depends on how you make it. So basically, you can make the colony style any style you want. The style we decided is medieval spruce. That's why you see, well, a bunch of spruce wood. But for example, I can show you the other guys' colonies, because we have 2 colonies here on the server. We have the red team, which is this one. And then we have the blue team, which is all the way up north. All the way up here. Now, they started with acacia. And then they got to the point where they realized that this acacia color and the acacia buildings were very basic. So they found a new style, which looks insane. So let's pop over there and I can show you. So we have the waystones as well. Yeah, so you can see, this is how their colony looked. And they thought this looks very simple, very basic, you know, not very appealing to the eye. So they got a new style for the colony, and yeah, this is how it's looking. It's very, very different. Look at this. Yeah, this is more like a Roman style building. It's what they were going for, but it has so much more details. Yeah, look at all of the colony people going into the restaurant. Yeah, I really love this. And Ranger, which is another one of the members, has been working very hard on their colony side. We have the gates here. We can just toggle them on and off. On making the, like, some walkways. This is all by the pack, you know. The pack has these things. And you just, well, place them and tell the builder to build it. And he does it. Yeah, it's more like Greek Roman. Like, that is Ranger's base. He made that base over there. Let me get some extra rockets and we can fly up there to see that from his view. Yeah, that's his base. You can see the create power that he has going on over there. And oh yeah, he had Raider's Bane. So we can put this into our tools. I wanted to put this into my edge. It told us that we could do this. So it's gonna take 17 levels that I don't have, so... Oh, there you go, perfect, 17 levels. There we go. This is an enchantment from mine colonies that helps us defend from raiders. Which, well, that's amazing, because there's a lot of raiders that we have. Like, I think I have to defend raids from like 20 to 30 raiders every now and then. Which is horrible. Luckily, I have like my gear. Actually, where's my chest plate? Oh, there she is. Yes, there you go. So I have protection 4, protection 4, protection 4. So I got protection 4 on the entire gear. So it's good. I can handle them. Yeah, it's very tough. A lot of the other members that don't have as good armor as I do, they struggle with the raiders. Luckily, I'm the book guy. I have all the enchantments I could possibly need. So yes, I can do whatever I want with that. And there we have one of our shops, Mine and Rangers, which is a dye shop. Basically, we have a mod that allows us to have liquid dye. And that works great with the create mod, that we can use some fans to paint some stuff. For example, imagine you want cyan terracotta, one of the most used blocks in Minecraft. Well, you only really need terracotta, and then if you paint it with dye, you get cyan terracotta, which is very, very cool. This is my shop, but I use it like 10 times a day. It's insane how much I use this. Oh look, our researchers have discovered something. Oh, that's good. Oh yes, I guess I can show you my area. So this is my starter house. I can move on a little bit. I got a little bit of a dock going around here. I had an early Emerald book system that it's now currently out of commission. Some little docks with a little bit of a crane. I have my starting house. We have a little bit of a tree farm, some animals. The house itself is automated with create stuff. So crushing wheels, some cooking areas, some sawmills, some deployers. And on this side, we have some mixers, another mixer. We have some presses to do some plates and stuff like that. So this is like the starting area that I started on the server. Then I made the windmill, which has been running a bunch of my food farms. So over here, we have a bunch of, well, cabbages. Then we have wheat. Then we have carrots. We have potatoes, and I believe we also have onions over here. Yes, there we go. Some onions. And here we have some tomatoes being farmed. And then here we have rice being farmed. And all of these things are getting farmed, and they are being sent down below. Over here. We do have the storage mod, or the storage drawers mod, and I'm just keeping all the things here. And you can see my main power source are these two boilers that are getting lava from the nether. Just lava buckets, and then the mechanical arm places the lava where it needs to go. But what if we continue, you know? I can continue over this way, where I had a temporary housing cell for my villagers, and now I got a donkey and a goat, because why not, I guess. I still need to figure out what I want to do with those. We have Eclipse's area, another member on the server. That area looks beautiful. I love what she has done with the base. And then we come to my villager trading hall over here. It's a massive building, but I love it. I really, really do. Let's go inside over here real quick. And we have our little piggy, which works to, well, get me any books that I need. Basically, we have here a tree farm that is constantly farming oak and spruce. Then we're using create to its fullest to automate sticks, automate books. With just trees, we can automate books and the sticks. And then we have this wall over here that keeps everything into storage drawers. But the most important area is the sticks. So basically, whenever we get sticks, like here, what we do is that we are sending them to be traded with some villagers back here. Now, we're not doing that at the moment because I had to toggle this off. I don't know why that one's not working, but okay. I had to toggle this off. We have a bunch of Fletchers. We have a mod, which is creates trading floor, which allows for automatic trades with the villagers. Now, this only needs this recipe. We cannot cure the Fletcher and have this recipe go down, because that's like player only affects us. It doesn't affect the trading depot itself. So we always have to handle like regular Minecraft trades. We cannot lower prices. But this makes sticks makes trades and gives us emeralds, which is amazing. And then what do I do with these emeralds? I go to my, well, first floor. This is my floor, I guess. I don't know. First, second floor, I don't know. Floors are weird in different countries. Over here, we have this cool system where I can request books with a click of a button. So we have Unbreaking 3 for 18 emeralds. I have this requester that is sending one book, 18 emeralds, into the Unbreaking area. So if I click this button, that guy puts a package. Package goes there. The items get split into the depots correctly. So this one takes the emeralds, that one takes the book. Now, when it's working hours on a Minecraft day, which is getting nighttime, so it isn't, he will trade and will give me the Unbreaking 3 book, which then gets sent into this item vault right here. And I've done that with pretty much all the enchantments I could possibly need. So yeah, I took a lot of time to make this work. Just resetting the villagers, getting the proper trades that I will need. Yeah, it took me a while. Then up here on the last floor, we have the other guys. The guys that are also needed, but not that much. For example, this guy to trade for golden carrots, you know? This one is just manual trading, you know? And I wanted to make sure that they lived well, so each area has its own decoration. The fisherman, I lit a fish tank over there, looks kind of cute. We have these dudes over here that give me a lot of armor for the colony and a lot of tools for the colony. And we have this guy with this map where you can see, we'll go over there in a second. We're there in the green spot. Poor guys. I mean, they live okay. I mean, these ones arguably live worse, you know. They have a window, and they have a little window up there, so it's okay. The ones above live much better, to be honest. It's fine. I also made a little bit of a custom tree, which I really love. Then we have, for example, the enchanter or the cleric guys. We have the stonemason dudes. We have these guys, the butchers, which I traded a lot. Well, kinda. It's a little bit. I mean, I guess these ones aren't. These ones are just chilling. They're studying. This is a library. They're learning. They're learning the ways of trade in Minecraft, I guess. And this is like halfway through the series that I made this place. I don't know if it was even halfway. I don't know. Oh, and we also have Ben. How could I forget? We have Ben. He has a brick. He hits villagers with a brick because it's Ben. I don't know. All right, it's good. I'm gonna go back into the colony then, because they probably need some stuff. Yeah, it's just Ben. It's just Ben, and he has a brick. We don't ask questions or we can get hit with a brick. So let's go back into the colony and see if they are asking for anything. Oh, no, not really. Okay, that's great. So I also have... Yes, I want to place this right now as well. I also need to make sure that the tree guy is working fine. He seems to, which is great. Come on, Trace. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you can see it working. That's good. Now, he's gonna solve one of my main issues, which is spruce logs to the colony. The colony doesn't have spruce log generation. Now it does, which is great, because you can see a lot of the buildings take spruce. So now that we're gonna have the sawmill, we can make it even better. But we don't have a lot of workers, and that's an issue. So we do need to grab our goggles again. So we can see the borders. Yes, just like this. And I'm gonna cut this entire area, because this is gonna be a road. It's a 5-block gap for the road here that we need to dig. Just like this. And then I'm gonna put another residence in front of this area. Because we have that one, like this one is a residence, where the more residences that we have, the more colony people we have. And they do need to work, because or they will complain. I mean, they complain anyways, so I guess you could just ignore them, to be honest. And I'm gonna need to clear out all of this, because we do have an area there that we also need to take care of. And I'll be back there. Because now I need to try and place the residence here into the mountains. So fundamentals, go into the residence, and let's see, residence. What do we feel like? Let's do a little bit of free cam. Rotate it, push it this way. Let's actually just raise it so I can see them better. So we have this house. We have the alt residence, or we have the Highlander. So okay, so this one is the Highlander. I remember now. That has a little bit of a patio on the back. Yes, this is the one. So I want to do another one of these. So let's place it back this way. And one more. And I want to put it close to this one because it's perfectly fine. And now we need to push it into the ground. I don't know by how much though. Is it? Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Let me just dig over here so I can see better. And this seems okay. I think it needs to be one lower. I need to dig more. I need to see a bit more of the structure. Yeah, it needs to go one more down. Yeah, you can see it there. There you go. And boom. Okay, so now this should be aligned with what I want. Ah, no problem, man. No problem. It's good. Go enjoy football. Go, man. Have a good one. And oh, wait a second. Is that the door? Oh, that is the door. Oh. Hold on. I need to dig more. I don't want to place that wrongly. Ah, man. Feel free. You can watch the videos if you want to see more of what I've been doing. Now, I really need to clear this area. And this should be good. Okay. And dig this one out so we can see that. What up, guards? What are you up to? Okay. So if that is the door. Wait, that's the back door. This is the front door. Okay, there we go. I was about to make a very bad mistake. Push it forward. 1 block forward. Yes, so 1 block forward, then down. Like that. Yes. You can see the door. That's perfect. Yeah, that's great. Now, do I want them to do that? Yeah, why not? Yeah. Yep. And place. Now, where did he place though? I gotta hunt it. I gotta find it. I gotta find a block now. I think it's somewhere in this vicinity. No? Ah, found it. There you go. Now this is gonna look horrible until the builder comes here and starts building. But, well, we'll work on it. We'll work on it. So let's go over here, build, and tell Harley to come and build this place. She's already making this one, but afterwards she'll make this one. And we now have full inventory. So anything we can feed into the warehouse, we are going to. So all of this is good. Dirt is good. The grass isn't good. So all the grass blocks we're gonna take with us. And we're just gonna place it here in the main warehouse for the colony members. And it's thunderstorming, so we can take a look at Sandy's area, because I know she wants people to go there and just, well, whenever it's thunderstorming. Because, well, I guess we can try and wait a second to see if we can catch anything. As you can see, she has a lot of copper rods in the ceiling. That's because she wants like the copper to... Oh, there we go, that one. That's what we wanted to see. She wants to make sure that the ceiling like, keeps changing back and forth to give it a little bit more life, you know. And I was here the other day when it was raining. I just AFK'd in this area for a bit. Not raining, thunderstorming. It's a big difference. And I think if I had a channeling trident, I could automatically trigger those like by hand, but I don't. So I don't know. I guess we'll just continue with what we were doing. I'm going to skip it because it's not great for people to watch though. And okay, let's continue. Now we have the sawmill being built. We have the stonemason being done. We have the university being upgraded. The guy hasn't asked for any special resources, which is interesting to say the least. So what can we do while we wait for them? I guess we can work on the roads a little bit while we wait for them to actually build the stuff that they need to. And we can also make them work a little bit faster by just giving them some speed potions that we have over here. Or the work faster builder's juice medicine box. Well, medicine box is this one. Now, where are they? Okay, oh, they're both... okay, they do this a lot. I tend to ignore it because they do still seem to be able to do the work, but they just work from here. They're like working from home. Where is she downstairs? Oh no, she's here. Yeah. What are you doing, Harley? She's just trying to reach the... Oh, I did not know there was these stairs here. She's trying to reach the working spot from inside of a castle. Or the town hall. She's working though. I guess you can see. I guess she's working from... Yep, there she goes. Yep, as you can see, she's great. She's amazing. She's working from home. I don't know how she's doing this, but she is making this happen. So I'm not really gonna question what's going on here. I'm just gonna accept it as a fact of life. Now, that being said, let's go and grab our box over here. I do need to make more resources for here, so let's get that going too. Now, deep slate, I'm gonna do like 4 more stacks of both of them, so 8 stacks of deep slates. We should have it here. So yeah, we do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Now we're gonna cook this in our workshop. And go, cook it. Oh, yes, we have the sawmill. The sawmill has been done. It's great. We don't have anybody to work there at the moment, but we will. We're gonna start working on the house now. And that's like, that should be my main priority right now. Okay, there you go. So we got our 8 stacks of deep slate, and now we're gonna be transforming this into 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Now let's fly on back and start placing these guys. So we do have the shuffle mod on, which allows us to just automatically swap between those blocks, which is great. So we don't really need to worry about anything. Okay, so we have it all the way up here. Then we do this. I guess. Okay, yeah. So this one needs to be more back here. So like this. So this. Maybe even one more. Yeah, one more. Yeah. So I guess I can do the same in these areas too. So we can have this all being lined up properly with roads. This will take a little bit of shave. All of this in the middle will also get rid of. There we go. Grab all of this that's not really necessary. I mean, it will be necessary when we need to terraform. Grab onto this, and this. And now let's go back into shuffle. And I do want to make it the curves like do this. So we break that and we do it like that. And we do this. We break this one and we do it like this. And over here is the same. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Like this. I'm gonna push this further, some extra blocks. Like so. Make it a little bit further down. Yeah, because then we have to lower it to here. So let's cut off this section. And I think music just stopped for. There you go. So we gotta cut these 5 blocks as well. All the way down here, because then we have the bridges, which Eclipse said she was going to be making. So I also want to have the roads like ready for when she wants to do that. And I guess we break this like so. Because then we can just make it be like this. Which in terms of road is at least the sidelines are done. I'm going to push this all the way here. And then lower it 1. I mean, we have to lower it a few blocks. So I wonder if we lower it all at once or... Probably not. Yeah, I'd say we do it like here. So we don't have this area like too low. And then something like this. Seems alright. And oh, okay, I see. I see the problem now. And do this, and do this. And do it like this. Yeah. So now that we have this done, we're gonna go and put all the grass and stuff out of our inventory again. So we don't really need it at the moment. We need more andesite and we need more gravel, most likely. Yeah, we can do something with this that we have here. Yeah. But we're gonna be needing more. Basically, this is how I make the roads happen in the colony. Whoops. Oh, and this also makes them so they can pathfind a little bit better to places, because they are not great at pathfinding. And they do recognize the gravel and the polished andesite as roads. So they do try and prioritize, well, those blocks to travel on, which is very good. Let's continue. There you go. If we free cam over there. Yeah, we can see this. Looks very cool. We can probably fit in like a decoration building or something like that over here. Maybe even a shop. I don't know. And let's continue this way. Now, we don't have a lot of resources to complete this road. That could be worse. Yeah, we have some extra. Let's sleep so they can go back to work. We don't want them to stop. We want them to keep building. Oh, let's continue to do this. We also need to make the stairs for the dude. Let's do that. Let's do his stairs. So what I'm gonna do here is actually I'm gonna take that out. I'm gonna put that there. And do this. And then we're just gonna have him use this. Yeah, there you go. Whoops, I didn't want to get all of that out of there. Yeah, then just make this thing look a little bit nicer. It's just a quick access for the 3 guys, so it's nothing special. Then we do need to continue the road this way, but I also want to see if I can help Harley over there, because she needs some help. So can we alt mine this? Ah, yes, perfect. Yes, so much work here. So she's eventually gonna do that, so I'm gonna try and make this area a little bit more natural while she's breaking all of that. I'm breaking a lot of stone. She's gonna cut it through here, so we're gonna probably have to cut it through here as well. Oh boy. She has to do a lot of stuff. I need to potion her. I need to give her a potion of speed so she breaks things faster. Okay, it looks decent. I'll probably have to come up with something, maybe some vines or something like that to hide that a little bit better. I don't need none of this. None of this. Alright. Yeah, let's grab a quick speed potion so she can work a little bit faster. And oh boy, not break stuff. Or, I mean, not break stuff, but not take that long. I don't want to do it myself, but I would make it faster. Come on, go Harley. We can get rid of the snow. Oh, we can't. Wait, what? What if we... Oh. Okay, so old mine doesn't allow us to break the snow. That's interesting. That's horrible. That's very bad. Oh, there's a bit of a hole there. Yeah, I'm gonna help her. I'm gonna do this side for you, Harley. I'm just gonna dig this entire area down. Down to floor level. And I am here to make the colony work better, so... I gotta give the example, you know what I mean? Whoops. Don't want to alt mine this. I also want to block this so they don't wander off the edge there. And build. Oh, iron. Would you look at that? I actually need to grab some... Oh, I was about to do something that I shouldn't do. I also need to grab some ores, just regular ores. For some university research. We can touch on that a little bit today as well. Should have brought a glass of water, actually. Is my inventory getting full? No, it isn't. How are we doing up there, Harley? Are you done? Please tell me you're done. She isn't. Only half of the plot, right? Yeah, the house is here. How are we looking? Oh boy. It's worse than I thought. We need to break a lot of stuff here. Not to mention this, like this entire thing. I think I can go and steal Jason's drill. That would be good. If I was to go and grab Jason's drill, that'll make my life a little bit easier. Because my drill is special. My drill is for trains, not for regular zones like this. Was not built for it. Yoink. So we're getting a bunch of stone, which is great for the colony. Because we don't have our miner mining. Yeah. Just because he asks for too many resources, so I fired him. I put him to work somewhere else. And I do want to get him back. probably after we have the stonemason built. Oh boy, can we... Okay, there we go. Is this a cave? No. I made it a cave, I guess. And get rid of all of this dirt. I think we're also gonna hop over to Sandy's area to fix my tools. I think that's a good idea. Okay, she's nearly done. Woo! We're nearly there. I'm gonna have to do so much terraforming. Where are you going, Harley? Oh, she's going up there. I'm gonna finish this for you. Okay. There she goes. Now she's starting to handle the rest. Okay, that being said, we're filled with junk we don't need. So to the warehouse we go. And dirt. Some seeds, some more dirt, cobble. And the side can go into there, more stone and iron ore, because why not? Now, are they asking for anything? They are not, so they're good. I don't know why Cashton's not asking for stuff. I didn't think we have all the necessary items for the university, but apparently we do. How is this going? Okay, he still has a lot of work to do. He's getting there. Oh, sorry. And over here. Let me clear this corner. Okay. Whew. All right. So I'm really considering grabbing Jason's drill to handle this. 'Cause, as you can see, we have a big cliff here that we need to try and make look good. Oh, we got Ranger joining on. We have that side that we have to handle. I have an idea for what I want to do there, actually. I'll just have to see how that's gonna work. Actually, let me just update this to streaming so he knows that I'm streaming. There you go. I'm really gonna like struggle with that area. Oh, there we go. We're getting hit by a raid. Oh, you know, so you're listening, huh? Interesting. So let me grab my sword. And where are they? They are from southeast. Pirates. Wait, southeast. I guess we'll probably need to fly there to spot them. Ah, I see them. Oh, that's a big boy ship. Okay. This is a big boy ship. Okay, lesson number 1. Break the spawners as fast as you can. We have a lot of guards. They can handle some strays. So 1, 2, 3, 4 spawners. Switch to the netherite chest plate. Anyone going rogue? Yes, we do already have some rogue guys, so let's go after them before they get to the colony. Hey, yo, come back. Come back. Oh yeah, Raider's Bane is amazing. Look at that. That's a lot of damage. And we have some over here. And we have this one over here. There you go. Got some zombies as well, because why not? We have... Is this a guy? Is this a raider? No, it isn't. We got a pirate captain coming in. Where is he? It's here. There you are. Hello, sir. Ooh. We 3 hit them now? That's amazing. And oh, we got another one coming in. Coming in hot. Oh. Come back. Where'd he go? No, don't run from me. Alright. And another one here. I saw a wild ranger flying by. Yeah, he's on the water. Oh, we're getting hit by the right side now. Come over here, man. Where are you going? Yes. And you're gone as well. Did anyone... Okay, there's one flying. Not flying, but... Here, lost in the sauce. And one's gone. There's one near ranger, there's 2 near rangers, so... He's doing the maze! There's still a spawner remaining. Yes, there is. And I know which one it is, and it's the most annoying one, which is the bottom. Oh, oh. Okay. But they're not there. So it's just the guys that are stuck now. And where's the other one? Oh, one's flying. Not flying, but running. Hello. Goodbye. And one more. There it is. That's the last dude. Hey, we did it. Now to see what the hell we have as loot. What do we have here? Wither skull, always good. We haven't killed the wither. Ooh. Nautilus shells. Poison. Don't care about poison. And what about the towers? What do we have in the towers? Well, nothing. I think one had something. Hold on. If I remember correctly, one of the towers... No, they don't. Oh. Oh, okay. This is just some regular standing barrels. We have some more emeralds. Oh, some ink sacs and feathers. I guess a name tag. We can keep that. And that's all we have from here. Let's go back down. So this is just standing barrels, standing barrels. So there's a barrel with fish. We have a lot of fish now. We don't need it. There's a locked chest there with... Oh. Nothing crazy. And a lot of cod. More feathers. I'll take those, actually. Kelp prismarine. Sugarcane. String. I'll take the string. I didn't see gunpowder. Do they not have gunpowder? Huh. Oh wait, there's this one. Ah, there we go. Look at that. That's a good boy loot. I don't need these armors. Some good. Hey, Sam, how are you, man? How you doing? Yeah, I do want this. Hold on. I do want this armor. Diamond armor. Look at that. That's some nice. You just missed us defending a raid, saving our colony. We defended. It was good. Oh, you did? Oh, nice. Well, today I'm focusing a little bit more on the mine colonies side of things, but we also have create going on here. Yeah, you can probably see that we have shops using create stuff. We have a warehouse using create stuff. Doesn't matter, man. As long as you're enjoying, that's what matters. And the viewers will come. Don't fear. That's the most important part. And I'm just gonna... I'm keeping this. I'm keeping this. I'm keeping this. And these items will go into the warehouse. Yeah, these items will go into the warehouse. We're out here just making sure that our colony is self-sufficient, basically. Oh, we got 4 diamonds. I can fix my gear at Sandy's place. That's great. And is she starting to build? Yeah, there she goes. Look at that. Go, Harley. Make a house. We need more citizens in the colony. Because basically, Sam, I missed it for a while, but we have been expanding the colony, making a bunch of things here, and trying to make sure that they can craft their own stuff that they need. You made a boys farm because I made a family ran out of SUs. Ah. Oh, nice. Level 18 steam engines. Amazing. I need to work on some power situations. I don't know if you watched my latest video, but I made a storage in the middle of the ocean. And I don't have an easy access to my power supply. So I might need to do some stuff there. I can also just grab the power through the middle of the ocean, because this is my new base location, and this is my power. My power is here, and this is my base location. So yeah, it's definitely a trip. Yeah, look at that. This is my new storage room. Yeah, exactly. Under the sea cable when? Yes, it will come. Either I will do either a cable or I'm thinking the chain conveyors should work as well. Like some posts bringing in with chain conveyors, that could work well as well. At the moment, I do have some water wheels on the walls there that are enough to run the chain conveyors around here. And now we have 12 max-sized item vaults, which is kind of good. Yeah, I think the chain conveyors can work. We're gonna be doing a lot of things here, you know. I'm also planning to connect. Oh, I guess I can show you from here. There you go. We're also planning to connect like my area to Cal's area by boat. And that will require us to make underground tunnels. We're gonna make a train underwater. We're going to. We are. Because we want to make boats that will come from Cal's area to my area, which I think is going to be around here, to Eclipse's area around here, and then down into the colony around here. No. We are not going to be waterlogging the trains. Actually, I can free cam down here. Yeah, you can see I'm gonna have a train that's going to drill this for us, as you can see. I have a train which fits very well in my backpack, which is kind of funny. And I can show you what my train can do. So let me just dump these resources into here. Yeah, don't make the same thing as Foxy did. Don't. No, don't do that. We're gonna make our own tunnels, and the tunnels are gonna be waterproofed, and then we can connect things upwards and do what we want to do. So basically, if I go over to the blue colony and we fly over here, you can see what we did on my last episode, where we gather up together. I think we were 5 of us, and we explored ways of connecting this side of the blue colony to our colony, which is down here. So we came up with this. So we have some trains that are some train tracks that will fly all the way through the mountain. And my train made this tunnel, including the tuff. My train drills in the front and has some deployers on the sides to make the tunnel itself. And it also has some rollers on the floor to fill in with tuff. So my train made this. I did have to go by hand and place frog lights, just so we don't have any like mobs spawning. But yeah, the most of it was the train. Oh, and I also placed in these walls because the drill broke this, and then I just placed these walls so we can actually see to the other side, which is kind of nice. So let's hop on back to the colony. As I'm hoping that Harley is finishing up the house, so we can start getting more people into the colony, and she is not. Ow. Does she need anything? No? No. So I guess we'll have to wait. I guess we can give her some speed potions as well, so she works a little bit faster. Yeah, but the trains will connect down here. So the tunnel ends there. And then we're gonna have some train tracks. Uber and Jason place these ones that will come from there. And then they will loop around here and then go back up. This, like, some of this is mostly temporary, so we can have an idea how it's going to be, like, done. And then we're gonna have our train station around this area. So from this curve, it will actually be over this river. Yeah, to be more like around here, to be honest, because we don't want to have the train station sitting there, like in a curve. Yeah, so the train station will have to be built over this river, which is fine. It's not a big deal. So let's go and potion up our builders so they can work faster. And okay. My boy's breakdancing. Alright, Ranger. See ya. So let's go and grab some speed potions over here. And yoink yoink. And where are our builders at the moment? So one is swimming. Because I don't know. Pathfinding is dumb for these guys. Go. Go, quickly. Run, Forrest, run. Okay. Where are you going? There's a road. There's a perfectly good road. Okay, there she goes. Ah, nice. And Cashton is in the restaurants. Okay, so let's go to the restaurants. And boom. So where is he? Ah, there you are. Go. Eat faster. Eat the potato. Faster. Why are you eating potatoes? Oh, okay, hold on. Okay. I don't know why this happens, but every now and then they get stuck all in here with a bunch of food, but they cannot eat the food. I don't know what happens. Exactly, yeah. And they're all just on top of each other without actually being able to grab food from here. So I just need to pick them up, get them apart, get them like reinstated into the game so they can figure out what they're doing. Because as you can see, some of them are sick with a like thing on top of their heads, and they are not going to the hospital to get treated because they don't even realize that they're sick because they're not been eating, and then they're dumb as well, very dumb. Yeah, there's actually not a lot of smart people. Like, they have their own stats, and there's not a lot of guys with a high intelligence in the colony. It's all right. They do the job. They work. They're okay. They could be better, but it's okay. We can raise the. Yeah, it is a fun mod. You do need to have some patience with it, but it is a very fun mod. I like it. So let me make this better for them. Actually, I forgot about this. So let's fix this. So they can go a little bit smoother. Okay, there we go. And then we also have some issues here where, yeah, I need to make this road. Well, continue. The problem is we probably need to take down this entire area. Which is definitely not going to be fun. We do need to clear all of this. Like this we need to clear, because we need to clear this thingy. We need to flatten things out. I need to place this grass here instead of stone. But I didn't want to level a lot of this. But it's just how the buildings work. So I'm considering not taking down this hill and putting a building up here and making a staircase upwards to this building so we'd have some height variation. I think that will look cool. But that will require me a lot of terraforming. A lot of terraforming. Not to mention this mountain over here that we need to try and make look decent. It's gonna be tough. I mean, most of it's gonna be hidden with the buildings. Like, that building is gonna be kind of the same, but here. They are, yeah, they are. They're smart enough. The pathfinding in the mod can be janky sometimes, but it's actually better than I anticipated. I say that, and yeah. No, but actually, the pathfinding is kind of decent. They try to make the path one way. Yeah, I'll probably make this a little bit wider. I'm leaving this like this because Eclipse wanted to do the bridges. So yeah, for example, I just put some spruce planks on this one and stuff like that. So Eclipse said she was going to be making the bridges like that one over there, and this one over here. And I've just been trying to lay down the pathways so she has a better idea of where the bridges would fit nicely. So, for example, she will just continue this road with the bridge all the way over there. Oh, and there's also this one over here, which doesn't yet have roads. So this one will probably take longer to be made. Because we want to have the colony expand this way, where we're going to have our docks sitting somewhere around here for me and Cal to do some shenanigans. So yeah, there's a lot of work to be done, and I'm trying to maximize the time. I wanted to do this today, so I wanted to like make the colony work a lot better, so we have an easier time whenever we get to actually expanding north, because that means that we can actually just tell the people to make this building here, and they will do it without us having to feed them resources. That's what I'm trying to do today. And to do that, we made the sawmill guy, or a tree forester hut. This guy is chopping down spruce trees over here. So we have a spruce tree source right there, which is perfectly for our colony, because, well, our buildings eat spruce. Look at that. That's insane. The amount of spruce they do over here is it's insane. Then we need stone, like cobblestone. Now, cobblestone, we have a bunch of ways to do this, because we have create, right? So we can technically just make a stone generator and feed it. Same with the trees, but this is a lot cheaper. Trust me, we can just have this small area. The guy just does what he needs to do over here. And he also has some cool recipes where he makes the stripped versions and the other versions of the blocks, like the complete version, I guess you can call it that. And he does that for everything, for all the log types in the game. Vanilla game, should say that. And he does it on his own. So if the colony needs this, he does it. I don't need to have an automation to do this. So it's great. That's one of the reasons why I wanted him to be able to do that. Now, he farms a lot of stuff, as you can see. He's able to farm all of these items, which is insane. But at the moment, I have him selected to only cut trees inside of this area. So, well, only these trees at the moment. Yes, it's amazing. It's really, really good. Now, I am considering putting in oak trees, like there and there, like in these middles. So we have two types of wood, because it doesn't hurt, right? I have the oak woods, the oak logs, and every now and then they do need oak stuff. Hello, Nady. Hello. They do need the other wood types, but it's in such like, it doesn't even compare to the amount of spruce, you know. They do use a little bit of oak every now and then, so I guess getting some oak saplings, it's fine. I don't need a lot of it, I just need them to have a feed, so I don't need to feed them that. Let's go ahead and place those saplings. And boom. Now the good thing about this is that he knows that whenever this tree grows, he can cut it. Because I have a huge, it's not that huge, but I have selected like a huge area in here, and any logs that he sees here, he will cut down, and he will also replant the sapling, which is kind of nice. Now, that being said, how's Harley doing over here? Are you done with the building? No, not yet. Because I really need her to make this house so we can have more citizens in the colony. Because we can take a little bit of a look in our town hall. I don't even know how much, like, how many citizens we have. More than 30, maybe? Statistics. We have 47 citizens. No, 45 citizens. 12.5% of wood types makes up 90% of the buildings. Exactly. Okay, so we do have space for more people. We just don't have beds for it. Okay. So this is good. This is good, actually. We don't have housing for them, but we do have 2 empty slots. So what can we do with this? We can actually go to the tavern and hire some guys. Because I am in need of a few guards still. And I can probably already hire a really good stonemason and a really good carpenter guy. So, well, you take muffins, so I don't care about you. You take plain pasta. Is that netherite boots? Oh, please, please be something I can have. Golden apples. She's very dumb, but I can work with dumb. I can work with intelligence being low. So golden apples, that's a really easy one. Do we even have them over here? Oh my god, we do. Look at that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab the gold apples. We're gonna go to her. Juliet, don't run away. I knew this would happen. I knew this would happen. I knew it. Oh, she ran away with the gold apples. No. We got baited. Oh no. I was scared that might happen, but I was not. I was hoping it wouldn't. Because it looked way too cheap to be true. Just 6 gold apples, but okay. It happens. Why are you here? Just go to the doctor if you're sick and if you're hungry. Go eat food. What are you guys doing there? They're very dumb sometimes. Okay, Weston. You're my only option. No, wait, I saw you before. Plain pasta. I don't have that. Oh man. That's so bad. They're special. Exactly, they're special. Hold on, someone new just popped up in here, right? Finnegan muffins. No, I don't care. I'm not looking at the gold boots, guys, because they're not really good. Wait a second, you're actually really good. There's okay. Let me tell you something. There's 2 ways that a guy can be great. So either he has crazy good stats already, or he has a decently high intelligence. Because if he has some high intelligence, they will get better at their jobs. Higher. So for example, this guy has a stat of 19 intelligence. This is pretty decent. The other stats can be low up top, but he's also like really good in focus, creativity, knowledge. So this guy is actually pretty good. So let's go and grab 32 iron ingots. And we're going to be hiring this guy into our colony. I wonder if we even have 32 iron. Oh, we do. There we go. I'll grab a stack and I'll put it later here. And I'll show you what I mean now. Hopefully this guy doesn't run with 32 iron ingots. Oh, he didn't. There we go. Now, he should automatically be assigned somewhere. I think he will automatically be a stonemason. I'm gonna go to the stonemason's hut, because I think this is the closest one to him. And... okay, no, he didn't. He got assigned elsewhere. He is a... archer? Wait, what? How is he an archer? Yeah, he's an archer. Okay. Oh no, wait a second. I know what's happened. I think one of these guards died. Right? Yes. Okay. Ignore George over here. He's having a trip. Ignore him. Okay, so one of these guys died, and whenever I hired him, he went ahead and replaced him. So this is Vivian. She's okay. Now, where's Louis? Is it this guy? Yeah, it is. Look at that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this to be a manual hire, and I'm gonna fire you. And you're gonna get unemployed. And I want you to be a stonemason. George Thorpe is dripping. Yes, yep. I think it has to do like with chunk loading, because I think the internal code makes them do the work that they are meant to be doing. Okay, so once again, he's not available. So what the hell have you become, Louis? Oh, we become a knight. I forgot that I need to toggle the hiring process for both things. So he's now a knight. You're not gonna be a knight. You're gonna be a manual hire. And no, you're not gonna be a knight. He really doesn't want to be a stonemason, does he? Come on. So what are you gonna be? Are you gonna be a stonemason now? Okay, there we go. So you can either be a stonemason that requires creativity and dexterity, or we can probably make him be a sawmill guy, a carpenter, which requires knowledge and dexterity. So it's the same. Yeah, it's the same. So I think I'm oh, he's currently a student. That's perfect. That's another thing that we took advantage of. I think I'm gonna wait a little bit, and I'm gonna let him like be a student for a while until we have more things happening here. So we're gonna come here, build options, Harley, and upgrade. We're gonna skip night. And so I told you that if they have a higher intelligence, their stats go higher. So if he started to work here as a carpenter, he would raise his knowledge, he would raise his dexterity, and based on his intelligence, those stats could reach a higher ceiling, which is great. Now, currently it says that he's a student. Why? Because he's studying in the library that we have over here. A lot of people, whenever they come to the colony, they will get assigned into the library if they don't have any other empty jobs, like he took a ranger and stuff like that. And they will sit here, yeah, there he is, and he will study. It will be just increasing his intelligence. So that's great, because that means that he will get higher stats whenever he gets assigned to some profession, which is amazing. So until I have some, I'm gonna make this building level 3, then I'm gonna make this one level 3, and then I'm gonna make the stonemason level 3. After I do that, I'm comfortable with having him work like in one of those stations. So we just need to wait for the builder to do her things, which means I can probably get some speed potions and make them work faster again. I really need to make more of these, actually. So I think I saw Cashton going into the university. Yep, I did. He's been doing a slow process here. Yeah, it's taking its time. He seems confused. He seems very confused what it has to do. Where did he go? Why are you going back? You just arrived. Oh my god. I don't know. And then, okay, Harley is still coming to work. So let's go in, give her a boost. There she goes. What was that? I don't know. She's gonna swim again. Oh no. Yeah, I don't know. They like to swim. Because I don't think she realizes there's a bridge there. She does, but she considers this crossing to be faster than walking up here, crossing the bridge, and then coming into here. That's one of the reasons why we have this dude. Like that guy. Claire. What are you doing? What are you doing, Claire? This is not what you're meant to be doing. Yeah, I could make another bridge. I could. The problem is that I don't really want to have this, like, 50,000 bridges. Like, I would have to make one there. I have this one here. I would have to make another one there. I'll probably need to make one here as well, because whenever they go up north, they will have to do that path. I don't know. I'm hoping one of our future projects is going to solve this issue. So we are debating, and I really like the idea of having a subway system. So they can actually use mine carts, not on the surface, but in a subway system. And they do really enjoy using mine carts. Look at this. They really do enjoy it. And this is actually very cool and a very fast method of transportation for them. Because some of them don't walk very fast. Yeah, as you can see, he wanted to do it from here to there. They're special. Yeah, they're special. And that should make it a lot easier for them to get. For example, if they are here and they want to get all the way up here, they can just get into a minecart somewhere in a subway station, and then we'll take them all the way up north. That should be like something really cool. And they do like to sleep a lot. Yeah. The guards do sleep a lot. And we have our fisherman guy. Over here is fishing. He does get experience as well. But he doesn't collect the experience. We need to collect the experience. Which is funny. But it's pretty good. It's pretty good. We also need to make him a better access to his fish farm. But that's whenever we expand that way, I'm planning on making a staircase around here somewhere to bring it to there. So we're probably still gonna have like a residence here, which I believe it fits. Like another one of these, but there. I guess 3 cam's better. Yeah, another one like this. Getting stuck. Oh, we did? Nice. Nice. I gotta watch his videos. I know he's made like a pretty cool series with mine colonies. I gotta watch it. And yeah, I want to plant another like house like that there. And then whenever the road reaches a point here, we can turn it so it has a staircase going there. Yeah, I know it's been a while that he made the series. But it's nice to know that other people have the same issues, you know? It's very good for me. I may deposit this iron back here, because we might need it later. Oh, yeah, right. We can hire another one. We can hire someone else. Adrian, you're new. Slime balls. I have slime balls. Oh, you're dumb. You're very dumb. Okay. Finnegan. Muffins. I don't care about muffin guy, and I don't care about pasta guy. I don't care about muffin man. The muffin man? The muffin man. Anika, you're new. Plain pasta. You as well? Can you go away? In an institution. Ariana Grande. No, she's not. 15 intelligence. That's good, but I don't know. I think I'm just gonna wait though. Unless one of these guys, which I don't think they do, have a higher intelligence. No, not really. Leather boot guys. It's always better than 3, you're right. Yeah, look at that. This guy is 14 and he's got leather boots on. Oh, hello, Tails. Hello. But no, I don't think these guys are good enough. We need better guys. They're either not smart enough or they require resources that I don't have. So I guess we'll just have to ignore them for now. Now I want to speed them the builders again. Cashton is here. Where's Cashton? Cashton! There we go. Or both, yeah, or both. You're so right. Though earlier today, I realized that my builders are smart, you know, they like to work from home. So I just saw Harley, which she's currently building here, right? But she was making the sawmill from inside of the town hall here. She was literally placing the blocks from here all the way over there. Which is, I guess she was like working from home, I guess. Now, Harley. Why are you going back? She uses the bridge sometimes. Why where are you going? And there we go. Nice throw. Yeah, now that's some real intelligence right there. She's actually, what stats does she have? Let's take a look. I know she has pretty decent stats for building, because she's been building for a long time, and this stats like slowly increase. There she goes. So she has 28. Yeah, you can see that she only has 4 intelligence, and that's horrible. That's horrible. That makes it so hard for the rest of the stats to grow higher. That's insane. Like, Louie over here would be a better builder in less time than she is right now, because he has a higher intelligence. And we can take a look at Cashton over here. And yeah, as you can see, he has a little bit better intelligence, and his stats are a little bit better. You know, you see where I'm going with this? The higher their intelligence, the better the stats. And the faster they do the work, you know? I can show you one of our best guys here in the colony. Though I hired him, and, well, I guess it's actually... Okay, Blakely, come on. Just work. I think it's this one. No, this is Aaliyah. So is it this one? Yeah, Zarlios. Zarlios, it's actually a girl, but it's a guy's name. And look at that. 17 intelligence, but he has 33 agility and 43 adaptability. Now, he's a courier, and these stats make them walk and run faster. Now, let me see if I can find Zarlius. Oh, there he comes. Look at that. Look at that speed. It's technically Soldier from Overwatch. But it's also technically a girl. I don't know. Yeah, he's really, really fast. I think he's faster than me, even while running. Yeah, look at that. He's faster than me. He's faster than me running. Which I have a haste potion on, and he's faster than me. Look at this. Like, I can walk in diagonals and he can't, so yeah, that's something. Yes, I'll give him a speed potion. You'll see how fast he really goes. Okay. No. Come back. Okay, I really gotta hit him. So, okay, when he comes down, I can hit him. Because this is the only way down. There we go. Jesus. Come here. No, come here. Jesus. Look at that. Look at that speed. It's a speed demon. Where you go? No. It's so fast. This is very cool, you know. I love it. Means that he does his job very well. Oh, he's so much faster than a baby zombie. I can compete with him with a Elytra on, but just barely. Just barely. And I believe the stats, I think it's this one. No, it's that one. I think the stats go up to 99. But I'm pretty sure for him to reach 99, he also needs to have 99 intelligence. He does, doesn't he? He does. Now, ow. Did Harley finish the building? Oh, she's close. She's close. Wait, did she finish? No, not yet. What's missing? Oh, a second bed. She still. Oh, the second. Wait, what? I'm confused. Oh, I think she still needs some blocks there. Karsten is asking for a brewing stand. It is. It is. It's gonna be the same one as the other one on the left of it. So it's gonna look better. Wait, brewing stand. What? Can we make one? Yes, we can. And well, now I could run to the warehouse, or I could call Zarlius. Now we have the stash here. Any items that are in stashes, the couriers will come along, pick it up, and take it back to the warehouse. So I think you know where this is going. Is he the one that's gonna come here? Yes, it is. Look at that. Yoink. Alright, see ya, Zarlius. Alright, see ya. Have a nice one. It's so cool. It's actually how I'm feeding the colony at the moment. I have this farm farming berries, and we have this cow over here that's making us yogurt over here. And every now and then I just make the items flow onto the belt, so they come into the stash, and then the courier picks it up, takes it back, and then they can process to make yogurts with berries. Gertrude. It's a nice one. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that on for a while because they eat a lot of yogurt. Now, Blake. What are you doing, Blake? Are you even working? Is she working? She isn't. She isn't working. Okay, we have to. We need to go somewhere else. For the colony to kind of reload. We need to be somewhere else for like 10 minutes. I don't know. Something like that. 10 to 15 minutes. I think it's the time that this is loaded. So I'll show you Colony Azure. So this is Colony Azure. This is the other guy's colonies. As you can see, they have a very different style from us. They started with Acacia, but they wanted to something that looked prettier, so they're now swapping to this one. This is called Byzantine, which is sort of a Greek-Roman style. Yeah, look at this. Looks so pretty. I think this is the courier's hut. It is. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, look at that. Oh, he has so many unemployed people. People in his colony don't work. Look at that. Yeah, and there's a massive gate over here that leads to the shopping district, where we have our dye shop over there. But this area looks really cool. This one is a tavern, I think. Yep, that's a tavern. He has the courier's hut. He has the restaurant sitting here as well. And I don't know what he's... Okay, his guys are also not smart. I don't know what he's working on at the moment. Because they're replacing like their buildings with the new version. So that takes quite a while. Because, yeah, these are very resource intensive. Like white concrete, diorite, Rohan bricks, polished diorite with spruce logs. Then you have beige bricks. Then you have sea lanterns. More white concrete, some vines, a lot of leaves. But I think they do leaves on their own. They have glass frame panes, which is also something they need to worry about. And their buildings has a lot of gold windows as well. Yeah, it's very expensive. I think he was... Ranger told me he was working... Oh, there you go. A builder's hut. He's making another builder's hut here. Okay, it's nice. I think he's working on making the stonemason and the carpenter like I am. But on the, like, this version. To look a lot prettier, you know. And I just noticed they have their graveyard here. Let's take a look at their graveyard. So, Happy Acres Cemetery. All faiths welcome. Okay, let's take a look. So we have Ares, a knight that died. Poor fella. We have Duran, the florist that also died. We have Theodore, a knight, died. George, the poor George, an archer, died as well. Another archer. I guess we'll see where this is going. Someone that was unemployed died. Duran? Wait. Where? Wait, was this one, right? Yeah, Duran, the florist. Just Duran. It's not Durant, it's just Duran. It's like his cousin. And then we have another knight, and an archer. So a lot of warriors dying around here. Just it's not great. It does have a lot of guards. Like a lot of guards. Oh, it's raining. It's raining in the savannah now. Which is just fog in the savannah. Yeah, it does like have this barrack. Oh, that's a druid. Look at that. That looks cool. Oh, it's snake. Oh, guys. What the hell is this? Why does he have a massive hole in the middle of the colony? With a random bookshelf. What do we have over here? Savannah Catering. Oh, this is also... Oh, this is a cookery. Probably quarry, miner, maybe? I don't know. Fine dining delivered. So we have Thea. What do you know, Thea? What's your crafting recipes? Wait, why did he disable these recipes? He disabled these, why? You don't need to disable them. I don't know. For some reason he disabled those recipes. Now, he does have a very cool farm up here that I can show you. He has a fish farm using Create, which is amazing. I love it. I want to copy this. Look at this. So, oh, I guess the fishing rods broke. Oh, that one's working. That one isn't. Oh, and this is all the things that he has. Bunch of ink sacks, some leather boots, apparently. Oh, he's also cooking or cutting the cod, but he shouldn't really be cutting the cod because that makes a worse recipe, but it's fine. Oh, there you go, a fish. Yep. Yeah, basically he has... I don't know how we did it, to be honest, but I guess we can try and figure it out on our own. He has like a timer. This will send the fishing rod, it will wait a few seconds and then automatically pull it again. I think. I kind of want to see it in action now. And he also has an experience farm here, technically, because these experienced lanterns capture the experience. Oh, there we go. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. I don't know. But basically... Oh. Oh, no, it caught something. Because it pulled some experience. But I heard lava, so I'm guessing it was a bad item. Oh, that's very interesting. Okay, let's see if you can catch it again. Like, see what item comes out of there. Oh, there we go. There's a salmon there. Oh, I guess you just don't see the bauble, but I guess the bauble is sitting there. It must be, right? And then it activates the pressure plate, which activates the thing, and it swaps the thing, so it picks up the fish. Then the experience gets picked up by this lantern, and then gets put back into that liquid experience. I think he also made it so whenever the fishing rod is nearly broken, it repairs itself. I think. I'm not sure. Now, have we been away long enough? I don't think we have. But we can take a look. How are you working? Oh, she's not there anymore. Oh, that's great. I think we reloaded the chunks. And that means that she's no longer stuck here. Ah, look at that. Perfect. Now, that being said, are they asking for items? Nope, they're not. So... they're okay? Harley, what are you doing? Have you finished the house? Oh yeah, I lost like 7 levels. I didn't have a lot of it. It's that does take your experience if you get close to it. I forgot about that. It's fine. I have a trading hall. I wasted all my experience earlier today enchanting a sword, so it's not really a big deal. But I do need to be careful with that. I can actually steal people's experience. These are the same guys, right? Adrian. Yeah, Adrian is the dumb one. We don't like Adrian. And yeah, it seems to be about the same. Oh wait, she's new. Honeycomb. Bruh. You have 1 intelligence? 1? Yeah. I thought about doing a prank where I would put all the experience over here. We have this boat, right? Whenever people teleport to the waystone, they come out in the boat. I could just set up a lantern below it and grab the experience. I think that would be a nice prank to do. That would be a pretty cool thing to do. Oh, let me toggle this off. I think they already picked up most of the stuff. Go. And haha, she's doing it finally. So basically, this is our composter. She turns saplings into compost, and then the compost gets sent to the farmer. So it's like bone meal, but mine colony's bone meal. So he just picks it up, uses it to make the crops go faster over here. Am I right, Emmanuel? Emmanuel? Where are you? Oh, you're eating, okay. Oh, I just picked up soybean. I mean, this guy, man. This is one of the resources that we're missing the most, and he leaves them on the floor. Come on, man. Don't do me like that. We need a lot of soy. Look at this. We need soybeans. We need soybeans. And he's just leaving them on the floor. I cannot handle that, dude. Okay. No, where's Cashton? Is going back to the builder's hut. Why are you not working? No, come back. Where are you going? I don't know, I'm just gonna speed him up and see what he does. He's not asking for anything. He's not sick, but he doesn't have the hat. So he's not working. I guess he's going to the restaurant to eat again? He just came from there. Yep. He's going back to the restaurant. I guess he's not happy with the food he has. Did he go upstairs? Wait, what? Where is he? Oh, there he is. Now he's waiting for the chef to give him food. Look at that. Lazy guy. Doesn't even pick the stuff for himself. Bro, they got food. They got food here. What are you doing? I don't know. Let's ignore him. Harley is the best worker now. Harley is the favorite one. Look at that. She's working. She's working hard. Making the roof look good. Look at this. She's the favorite. She deserves all the speed potions in the world. Now this is going up to level 2? 3. 3? 2. Level 2. And this one is level 3, I think. They're the same house. That one's going to level 2. This one's already level 3. So if we take a look here, yeah, level 3. Now, can you work a bit faster, Harley? Is the building nearly done? Oh. She's not very smart, you know. We saw her intelligence. It was not very high. And yeah, this happens. Oh, wait, what? Are you not stuck? You're not stuck? Where are you? Here, second floor? Oh, you are stuck. You just don't realize it yet, but you are. Oh no, she's clearing. She's making her own way out. She's smarter than I thought. Hey, look at that. Look at that. She made herself a way out. Crazy. This is why we prefer Harley. This is why we prefer Harley. Look at that. So cool. It's so good. Are you done yet? Are you done yet? No. Oh, okay. Are you done yet? No, she's not. Okay. Let's go back to Cashton. Oh, there he goes. He's going into the university. So Cashton, what are you working on? Oh, he's already up here. Oh, okay. He's like halfway done. But yeah, I knew at the university it takes very long. That's why I have Cashton doing it, because he's technically the faster one building stuff. But this takes so many blocks, so much time, that I made him upgrade the university, and while he's been upgrading the university, I made this thing level 3, that house level 3, that house level 2, that house level 1, and that house level 1 as well. So yeah, that's a lot of stuff. Now, that being said, he's probably waiting for a bunch of resources to be made. He's not been asking for a lot of stuff. But it just needs to craft stuff like, for example, planks. I think he himself crafts the planks, but he's not crazy good at crafting items, so he may take a while. Speed 5? Yeah, probably. I wish we could give him, like, I don't know, soul speed boots and then put soul speed as a 4. That would have been nice. Oh my god. 38? 12 ender pearls. Wait, she's halfway on food. Okay, hold on. Juliana, I'll be back for you. Okay. We need 12 pearls. We have a trading hall. We have clerics. I forget if I have actually leveled them up. We may have not them. We may... No, I think we do. I don't care. I grab a bunch of emeralds. Come on. We gotta be quick before she despawns. And I think it's you. Is it you? The discount guy doesn't have emeralds. Doesn't have ender pearls. Okay, 12 ender pearls. I love you, man. I actually have to cure you. It's a bit expensive. Okay, we put these back. We teleport on back to the colony. We find Juliana. Where are you, Juliana? There you are. I see you. come over here. And yes, she stayed. Oh, she's an archer. Why? I removed the thingy. What? No, she's not here. Wait. Yeah, she's not here. So she's here? But I also toggled these ones off. I want her to be the stonemason. She has a very high intelligence stat. Okay, she's not here. She's not here. Not there. What? She's here. She's here. She's here. She's here. So, you're actually gonna be a manual, and manual. Okay. So now, Juliana, you're not gonna be a knight. You can be a student, but not really. You're gonna be a stonemason. I really need her to be a stonemason. Because that's like the highest priority job at the moment. Juliana, you are officially a stonemason. And you have pretty good creativity, which is very good. And intelligence as well. Now that we have a stonemason, finally, we can now teach her some recipes. She already knows some, 38 intelligence. She's very good. As you can see, she can do some recipes, you know? She can make sandstone, she can make red sand, she can make prismarine. She knows all of this. What I'm gonna teach her is stuff like, for example, polished andesite. There we go. Now, she also, I think she learns this later. And she also learns this one later. So I'm actually gonna not teach her that. I taught her this because I do need this recipe every now and then. The most important one is this, the cutter recipes. For example, the cutter is a block that we have over here. Oh, look at that, you don't have any armor. Poor you. The cutter is a block that allows us to make like those roof tiles. See that? That's made in the architect's cutter, which is something that allows us to mix two different blocks into one, for example. So we have this shingles one that allows, for example, to have clay on top and oak planks at the bottom, like this. And we have to make I made all of those by hand, literally by hand. But now I got someone that can do that for me, which is Juliana. We just need to teach her that. So, for example, I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna go to cutter recipes. I'm gonna teach her a recipe. Now, some of the basic ones that she needs to know is to do everything that is related to stone bricks. If I actually am typing, there you go, stone bricks. So I'm just gonna put stone bricks, and now I'm gonna, as you can see with this, she can do all of these types of blocks. Look at this. I'm gonna teach, and now every time one of these blocks is requested, she knows how to do it. And that's insane. You love the windmill? I haven't seen a windmill. Do you see a windmill? I don't know. What windmill? I can't see. It must be very small that I cannot see it. I don't know. I don't see nothing, you know. Look at that. Do you guys see a windmill? I can barely see anything. I haven't noticed that. I don't know. That's Ubers. I love that. Yay, the residence has been upgraded. So now I'm actually just gonna make Juliana's higher. So Harley, just upgrade Juliana's area, please. Yeah, now that windmill is Uber's. Because I don't know, he thought it would be nice to have a massive windmill. Because look at this. It looks cool, not gonna lie. It is massive though. I don't even know how much power it's making. I don't think he even knows how much power it's making. So 3,500 for 1, 2. No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. So it's 3,500 times 8. So less than 35,000. Oh, okay. So it's about 30,000 SU. Yeah, about that, give or take. It's not that bad. Yeah, it's not that bad. I think he's gonna be working on more power stuff though. Because I don't think that's gonna cut it for what he wants to do. Even though it's, well, that size. But to be fair, it doesn't have a lot of sales, you know? That's why it's not so, like, so much power. It looks really cool though. Yeah, it looks really cool though. Okay, finally they're gonna be starting upgrading this. Lovely. And then after she's done with it, I'm gonna tell her to upgrade this one because look, this one is it's very poor. And build options and Harley, you're gonna come here and upgrade this one. And every now and then we should. Okay, yeah, now, yeah, Louis and Juliana already have a house. So I also need to tell Harley to upgrade this house. I'm gonna tell a bunch of things for Harley to do. Right now, so. Yep, there you go. Because Cashton is upgrading the university and then is going to be upgrading the library back here. You trade in power for speed. Yes. That is true. That is true. That is very, very true. But it looks cool, you know, it looks cool. I like it. I had to lower my render distance so I don't keep looking at it. Because I don't know, it just takes so much for me, so much of the screen sometimes. Like, look at that. You can not see that, you know? And whenever I'm just like coming into the colony and it's just like, come here off the boat, and then oh yeah, that's that. But it looks cool. It looks cool. I'm not gonna lie, it looks cool. Okay, so now, yeah, it's almost as if it is like a win. I don't know. I don't see nothing. So now they're going to be upgrading that. They're going to be upgrading those buildings over there. I also need to... Wait, what? Did the snow block him from replanting the sapling? Because there was another sapling there. Okay. Yeah, must have been, right? Well, it's... I mean, it's not like we don't have oak saplings, but... That's weird. And the middle is that one. Go, Trace. Break it. He likes to be really up close with the leaves, you know? Likes to smell the tree before actually cutting it down. Yeah, see that? He's very methodical in his work. Like, he lets the tree sit for a while to feel like the wood is ready to be chopped down. He's a very good worker. Okay. And I love that Cashton is just making this. He's not asking for anything. He's like, I got it, man. I got it. Yeah, he is great. Like, the only things that Cashton asked me was red terracotta and the brewing stand today. Everything else is either making himself or there's just, well, sitting in the storage. Where did he use the brewing stand though? Or did he place it already? This is like a dorm. And this place doesn't have a doorway yet. There's a cauldron. Now, to be fair, every time they ask me for something, for example, imagine they ask me for stone bricks, I usually just go ahead and place, like, I don't know, 10 stacks of stone bricks into here. So he should have like a very, very good amount of resources. Yeah, he has a bunch of stone. And he knows how to convert stone into stone bricks. So if he need, he also has some stone bricks right here. But if he needs it, he can just make more. Now, I do need to find out something I can do with kelp. Oh, we can compost kelp. I'm gonna compost kelp. Because we're getting more kelp than the one that we're using for food. So we are now going to allow to compost kelp. Perfect. Yeah, he can just make bricks. I had to teach him how to do that, but he can, which is great. And that's why we want the stonemason. That's why we want Juliana to make the more complicated blocks, because Cashton can make stone bricks, but he cannot make stone brick stairs, for example. So if we take a look here, this is what he knows. He knows how to make some spruce planks, he knows how to make crafting tables, pressure plates, buttons, and stone bricks, because he can only learn 2x2 recipes, which is, okay. It's used for create bells. What, kelp? Really? Just like regular kelp? No, it's the bells. Hello, Darth. Hello. Yeah, it's fine, man. It's fine. Stuff happens. It's okay. We're out here making our colony work. Because they're special, you know, they're special. They like to not work. There you go, Harley. Got some speed potions. And now I need to find the other builder. There it is. Cashton. And then give him a speed potion as well. Are you gonna go into the... No? What are you doing? My guy. My guy. Where are you going? There's a road. See what I mean? That they're not very smart. There was like a literally a road here. It's fine. They work very well. Look at that. Look at what he's making. It just loves walls. Yeah, so this is the mine colonies with create mod helping it. We don't have a lot of things helping the colony. We do have that over there that's making us some food source for the colony. We have this warehouse which allows, well, us to store a lot of our items, and this is a create storage warehouse, and just do things for the colony. But we're gonna be making some improvements later. Now, you see how I have a bunch of these potions of swiftness here that I just toss into them? I actually can use create to make this for me. Now, for example, we can make the liquid versions. Yes, Gerald the chicken. We can make liquid versions of that potion. And I've been making those potions down here near our nether portal. The nether portal, and then we have this section right here, which I've been using to make the potions. So we do have a little bit of a tank with still a little bit of splash potion of swiftness. Now in the pack we have creative aquatic ambitions, which gives us the conduit cage, which is this beautiful block that can actually be fed potions, and it will spread the potion effect to entities, which is amazing. So what me and Cal are planning is to make a factory that makes potions of swiftness, have a boat, deliver the potion to the colony, then have a bunch of conduit cages around the colony that permanently gives the colony people speed buff. So they're just gonna be doing everything faster, which to us is gonna be very, very helpful, you know? This is on the server, yes. This is on the server. This is the Be Creative SMP. Where I think we're 10. Yeah, we're 10 people total on the server. Only content creators. Everybody here just makes content on the server, on other stuff, but we're playing here together. And I guess I can show you around a little bit if you haven't seen this. So this is the red colony. This is our colony. This colony is technically from me, Ubersui, Jason Train, CryptoCal, and Eclipse Fall. Us 5 manage this colony. And then we have the blue colony, which is all the way up here up north, which is managed by Uncle Rager, Sandy Sparkles, Maya, Seal, and Sunny. So if we come over here, yes. There we go. We have this. This is their colony. They're currently swapping styles. They were using this acacia style, and now they're going to be swapping into this one, which looks a lot better, not gonna lie. This one is Byzantine. It's a style that Ranger found that looks amazing. It's a little bit of like Roman Greek style. Yeah, we just love this. This looks great. And my music stopped for some. There you go. And then we have our shops over here. Like that shop is mine and Ranger. It paints items. Very cool shop. We have Sandy's area, which is actually very pretty. I showed this off earlier today in the stream. Look at this. Looks very pretty. He also has a massive tree farm here, but it's not on. I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, but this is Sandy's area. There's a lot of farms here. Like she has a train track farm. She has a sheep farm. She has an iron farm. She has an experience farm. What, this one or that one? I love that one. And it's hilarious that it's so fast. It's just hilarious. I love it. I don't know. It looks a little bit out of place, like it's gonna fall off and just start rolling. But it just stays there, which is kind of funny. It's kind of nice. You get the idea. A great idea. I think every building has a potential to look great. You just need to put like time into it to like, and just give it your personal touch makes it even better. You know, like she has a lot of flowers everywhere and vegetation, and I really love that. Like, look, all of our buildings have it, all of them, and it gives it like a more personal touch. Like I don't do that a lot, but I really like it when people do that because it gives a lot more life. Like, look at that, that's insane. I never thought about doing that. That's really cool. It's a really cool trick there. It should have mech bearings to be the London Eye. I guess so. I guess so. This is actually your train tracks farm. This is where she's making a bunch of train tracks. Everything is stopped now. I guess she has a threshold switch somewhere that toggled power off. I think. Or did she just disconnected power for some reason? I don't know. She's working on it. She's working on it. I have my own train tracks as well. I can show you. This is my area, my starting area. That's my windmill over there. Look at the windmill. I got two sides, the one at the back and the one at the front. Got a little bit of a dock here where we had a villager trading for emeralds, but I shut this off for now because we have a better setup to make emeralds here. But that actually still gives us the logs from the dark oak sapling farm here. Little hut over here, my starting house with a bunch of create stuff going around. We have multiple presses. Like this press has water and well, it also has gravel inside of it at the moment, but sure. We have a regular press to make the plates. We have a mixer with water, so we can make stuff like mud or even paper. We have this one that I use with the blaze burner below to make the brass. Couple crushing wheels. Couple deployer sets. The washing, haunting, cooking, and smelting setups. We have a mechanical grindstone that makes the what's it called? The redstone quartz stuff. What? What's the name? Or the rose quartz stuff. Yes. So this you make this one, but you can just automate this process here, which is amazing. Yeah, the rose quartz, yeah. You make the polished version here, really helpful. And then we have a little bit of a saw that, for example, I can grab this, I can put this into here, and now we're gonna be getting dark oak planks. I'm gonna actually put another one there. And these bark things usually just dump into here. So I turned it into pieces of paper. Like that. Yeah, you do need to trade with them. I don't have a decent supply of redstone though. But I can always trade with my villagers up here. We have the villager trading hall, which I showed earlier, but I didn't actually show the bunker today. So let's go ahead and show you guys the bunker. So I have this bunker, which still needs some decorating on the outside, because I don't like this like harsh transition into stone. So I'm gonna try and make this look a little bit better. And over here in the bunker, I have a bunch of automations, a bunch of create stuff. Let's start with the most important one, which is the cobblestone generator. Which, very cool, very helpful, very fast at making a bunch of cobblestone. Then I'm using the cobblestone in here to make a little bit of an iron farm. This does a lot of iron, like a lot of iron. And it's good that it's kind of compact and it doesn't use like drills or anything. Like this one doesn't use drills, which for me is very cool because it saves me on FPS, to be honest. Over here, we also have andesite, which I have lava that comes from below, and then it's just pressing down flint, gravel, and lava into making andesite. Yes, create trading makes it a lot easier. We have it. Yes, I use it. I use it for my trading books. We can go there. I can go back there again. Then we have an easier setup for me to make crushing wheels. Actually, I got some right there. This setup seems to be blocked off again. Yeah, I don't know. Every now and then, these pieces of sand get stuck there without being washed. So I guess I can put it there. Yes. And it goes back into the vaults and just does what it needs to do. Me and Uber realize it's a chunk issue because this chunk is not loaded, but these other chunks are. So unfortunately that farm can be a little bit bugged. Create hardcore war for redstone. Yeah, nice. Yes, it is. That is true, Darth. It's very essential. I have them there I also have this tough one that's just creating andesite and cobblestone and lava from upstairs as well, and making us tough, because tough is such a cool block to build with. Then we have the train track factory, which just grabs some cobblestone, cuts it down, cooks it over there, and then cuts it down into slabs. Then we have the iron nuggets from the iron farm, making into some train tracks. You deleted like the world. Oh no. Up here, we have, of course, the andesite alloy, since we have andesite and we have iron. There we go. We have a diorite and a granite section, but these ones require some extra work. For example, to make the diorite, we first have to make limestone. Now, to make limestone, we're just using create mechanics, which is honey and lava, and a couple of drills mining, and then there's the belts below that take the items into here. But then we need to pick it up, crush it to over here in the millstone to make calcium-rich powder and suspicious rock, which stay over here. And afterwards, those items get sent all the way over here to make calcite. If we put together gravel and calcium powder and lava to make calcite, and then the calcite goes all the way over here to be together with flint and lava to finally make diorite. Oh, in the gravel, we are just getting some cobblestone and then just making this here. Yes, we have the aquatic ambitions to make this process. But then we also need the granite. And to do the granite, we first grab the clay from below, comes over here, gets cooked over here in a very, very slow process, which I have some troubles showing every time I try. There you go. Because it's only a single shoot in a single fan. It's slow. It's okay. I don't mind it. Yes, I love aquatic ambitions. It's so good. Then it's making terracotta. Terracotta gets crushed into red sand. Red sand gets sent over here with flint and lava to make us granite. And this is basically all the automations we have below. I also have this quick automation that I can use to make sturdy sheets for the train stuff, because it's just lava and a couple of prices. Nothing crazy. And our lava comes from the nether. We just send buckets back and forth into the nether to an infinite lava source and then just deposit it over here. And this is how I get all of my lava. Getting granite through is so painfully slow. It is. It is. Luckily for me, when I started, I have, I don't know, like 100,000 clay already sitting here. But you can see that even though I'm constantly making, I'm also constantly using to refill the terracotta above. So it just literally just drained all of the clay from here. But, you know, since it's passive, it's not that of a big deal. I also have some extra automations around here on the wall sides. So, for example, we have a couple of crushing wheels that allow me to make the powdered obsidian, and I can also actually just crush this if I want to, because I was making organic compost earlier, or if I want to make packed mud, I also need the straws. So this is a very good set to have every now and then. But the main use for this is that I grab wheat from my wheat farm, I put it over here, I get wheat crushed, I put it over here, I washed it to make it, well, not obsidian, but to make it dough. Then I grab the dough, I put it over here, and I make slime balls. Look at this. I'm actually gonna take some. Then I'll make a bunch of slime balls. I intend on making a shop for it, and the stones as well. Then over here we have bulk freezing, which I haven't used, to be honest. I don't even know, like, if I take a look at the fan recipes, take a look at what bulk freezing does. It can turn blaze rods into breeze rods. It can help us make ice, which is okay. It also turns magma cream into slime balls and just more ice. So it doesn't have that many uses, but it's all right. You have to make granite from dipstone into quartz, into dire, into granite. Ooh. Okay. Okay, that's not so bad, you know, but it has a lot more steps to it. but it's fine if it works. And then we have the conduit cage. Now this conduit is being fed with water from just a little water pool down below. And this guy is washing stuff. For example, prismarine. We can make prismarine with flint. So flint is not that useless, you know? You can turn flint into prismarine shards, which is great. And this guy, you can probably see, I have conduit power because this guy is giving me conduit power. So this is what I'm going to be using with speed potions to give speed potions to people in the colony. And this is my bunker. And now I've moved my storage into here. Onto, well, the middle of the ocean. I live in the middle of the ocean now. And I guess a different type of bunker, technically. But this is my main storage from the latest video. And I love this. I love this thing. I need to make some more areas around here that I'll be connecting with pipes and stuff like that. And I love it. I love this area. The ice recipe book freezing so OP. Yeah, it is 1-for-1. It is, that is true. So I can just go to some random ice area and just mine a bunch of regular ice, and then I can just bulk freeze it, which is very, very cool. Now I want to deposit this into my system. Yeah, that is true. That is true. This is all the items I currently have in my storage, which thank God I made this, because I have my helicopter, which was my, it is my portable storage right here, but the poor guy cannot handle everything I need, you know. It's good, it's great, it's portable, but I've narrowed it down to a much better amount of items inside of it. To be honest, it really has too many items in it. Too many items. Oh, colony is asking for stuffing. Look at this. They ask for gravel. Gravel is actually something I cannot yet feed them. But you see that they're asking for spruce stairs. Let's fix it, right? So it's time for the student to now be a carpenter. So let's go over here. And manage workers. And oh, look, he now has 20 intelligence instead of 19. Perfect. So now Louis is a carpenter. And what are we going to do? We're going to go to the crafting recipes. And we're going to go over here. And we're going to teach him how to make spruce stairs. And you're going to notice I no longer have a request for spruce stairs. Perfect. Which means every time they request spruce stairs, he's going to be the one to make it. So everything that's spruce related, he's gonna learn. I do not want to have to make any of this stuff. Pressure plates and just, why not, button. Okay, he cannot make these ones, it's fine. Oh, he doesn't have space for more. Oh, he does. It's fine. Those other recipes, the builders know them, so it's fine. Now the cutter recipes, I can now go over here, come over here and grab spruce logs. He now knows how to make recipes with spruce logs. He now knows how to make recipes with spruce wood. He now knows how to make things with spruce planks. And stripped spruce logs and stripped spruce wood. Boom. Now he knows all of this. Now this is only covering the recipes that only require these ones, which are a few of them, not a lot of them, but we can actually, I think we can also teach this guy one of the ones that it's most requested, which is that one. That one is spruce and paper blocks. So let's go over here, go teach recipes. We're gonna tell him to do spruce planks, and we're gonna tell them to do paper block. And as you can see, he will learn all of these recipes. I'm going to teach him. And now he knows how to make it. Now, I don't really know who can make paper blocks though. And oh, that's the planter. That's perfect. So now let's teach the planter. I already taught him how to make like paper. So now I'm gonna teach him how to make paper blocks. Teach recipe. Perfect. This is one of the blocks that I needed the most. Thank you. It's one of the blocks that they use like a lot of. You can see it everywhere. Look, there. What the? Oh, okay. Oh, an inner chest. These ones used to be that, but they've been upgraded. So we also need to do some extra stuff. But a lot of stuff has been, yeah, the library uses them. That house uses them. So yeah, it's one of the blocks that gets a lot of use. That being said, I think I managed what I wanted to do. Oh yeah, gravel. Gravel I cannot make. Because to make gravel, I need the crusher. And I have not yet made the crusher guy. Or the nether mine, which I need to research it. And I also need to research the crusher. So that's not going to happen today. Unfortunately. That being said, we should have gravel. Should. Please. We don't have gravel. We got cobblestone. Do we really not have gravel? We barely have any gravel. So let's just crush this real quick in our workshop. And... Blump. Oh, never mind. Look at that. We do have gravel. I don't know if that's from anyone, but let the miner put some cobblestone into the crushing wheels. I mean, he's so dumb that he would probably put himself into the crushing wheels. So I preferred to be the one to do it. That being said, we don't have a miner yet. The miner uses so many resources making the tunnels that I had to fire him. This is our mine. And you will see what I mean when I say he uses a lot of stuff. Ah, fine, Sam. Yeah, look at this. This is what he uses to build. It looks great, but it uses so much spruce. That's why I had to make this. That's why I had to make the other things first, so I can put the miner back to work. But you know what, Sam? You have to go and I also have to go. You know, look at that. Perfect timing. So I'm gonna have to go. That's all the time I'm gonna have for today. Yeah, I'm probably gonna make a cobble generator at some point to help this. But I think we did a lot today. I managed to tick some of the boxes that I wanted to tick. Mainly the spruce tree guy and the stonemason and the sawmill guy. So, guys, as always, hopefully you guys enjoyed, well, the stream today. It was a little bit different. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't. And as always, see ya in the next one. Bye!